बहुत सारे सक्सेस मिले, तो जैसे कि
होती है कैपिटल कौन से जिस पर शायद
So, I think this video gives a glimpse of why I asked Mr. Vaidyanathan to take time from his busy schedule and spend time with us. Because of course, at one level, he is a fantastic entrepreneur, right? He left ICICI Bank, started in small NBFC, has grown it into IDFC First Bank, one of the fastest growing and probably the most innovative bank in the country. So amazing entrepreneur. But there's another side of him that I am really fortunate to know over the last 2 decades, and that's a much softer side, a side that cares, a side that gives, a side that has great humility in the way he deals with people, he talks to people, and just the interest he has at a very deep level of how can people's lives be made better. So over to you, Mr. Vaidyanathan.
Good morning, everybody. Really very happy to be here. Thank you very much, Vipul, for inviting me. Really, really thank you. If you had not invited, I wouldn't have found I wouldn't have really thought so deeply about this. So the thing is that there are a number of children who are coming up in these child care homes, and you know, they all go to nearby schools, and those institutions are doing their best to bring them up. But all of us know that along with coming from school, etc., someone has to attend to them subsequently for tuition, subsequently for health, subsequently for additional support, emotional support, fights, this, that, whatever children go through. And these kind of institutions like CSA is doing that work at the institutional level as additional support. And I've seen the work firsthand, so I really, really want to appreciate that work. The second part is that I discovered after understanding the CSA's work that after, actually I asked that question in the video, if you remember, that what happens after they finish this care leavers, so to say, they're under care, but now they're leaving the care. Now, we know that 18 years is really a child, right? Really, really a child. Forget them, that's the time when they're probably beginning to get to some college or school, higher education. They're not good enough yet in their mind to start earning money. They don't have a bank account. They don't have the skill. They don't have a roof over their head. It is very difficult. So I asked, that CEO there saying that, okay, where do they live? She said, no, there are some hostels we put them in. Okay, and to the best of their ability, because they're also limited. Okay, you place them. After that, what? Now they need some employment, because they are in the real live world. It's a real live world, and you need employment. Now for employment, you need skills. So that's when these kids came and met us, and you saw the interaction out there. To me, it was really revealing. This video did not capture. I asked them, when do you get up? What do you do? And you'll be surprised. Kids are getting about 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, already doing one practice, then doing one session. God, really, this is really another level of commitment coming to them because of the situation they are in. That is one thing. Then I asked each of these kids, what would you like to do? So one person said, I want to be an electrician, a mobile repairer. So I asked the person, what will you do after doing mobile repairing? He says, I'll do it for some time. I said, what after that? He said, no, I'll set up a shop of my own. Now, which means that a child in a child care home with a little bit of support can become an entrepreneur. Can you imagine? So another kid, I think this girl there, I think, what's your name? Aruna. So nice to meet you, Aruna. And you're Sai, right? Okay, nice to, congratulations both of you. So I met Aruna. So Aruna was saying, no, I also come from Asha Sadan. So now, if given an opportunity, I'll work with another home and bring up other children. So I said, okay, what are your concerns? I asked this group of children, one by one, you saw that in the video. So someone said that, listen, I don't know what job I'll get. If I don't get a job, I don't get money. If I don't get money, how do I live? So this is like a real world jungle where you got to, earn your living and survive and flourish. So in that context of the difficulty that they face and the uncertainty they face, the willingness to work hard, the enterprise, that I really found it amazing. And all of you will note that I'm not just saying this to motivate these kids, which I really want to do, but you can see from the video that everyone is willing to put effort. So effort they're willing to put, hard work they're willing to put. I'm telling you, they're getting up early in the morning, doing the work, trying to take the coaching, whatever. But everything is there, but someone in society has to give them skilling. You know, India is growing. India is getting a lot of opportunities, lots of things will open up. But what about skilling? Some person the other day, in one of them, if I'm not mistaken, that person said that, look, I asked the kid, how old are you? He says just done 12th standard pass. But what is the job the person is doing? He's saying, I'm going to homes, senior citizens are there, who need to be lifted, carried to the, you know, the well-off people, they need to be carried to the, let me say, the bathroom or toilet or whatever, they need to be brought back to their bed. They need some financial support, not financial, they need some support, they need to be given medicines on time, etc. The person said, I do this work. Very good, fantastic. So, and that's also, and the person is happy doing that work. Another person said, I'll be a chef. Very good, that is your interest, you become a chef. So everybody is picking some electrician, some mobile, some chef, something. You know, elderly care. One girl said that she worked in ICU. So point is that for all these people who have finished their, you know, child care in the child care institution, they have the capability, that I'm sure of after this interaction, they have the capability, there is opportunity. So the skilling is required. So that is one very big thing, you know, is going on here. Now, of course, after skilling, they need opportunity, and all of us know after getting the job, we lose the job, life can be difficult, you know, all that. But that's another level of difficulty. People have to live and swim their lives. But that's also another, you know, but the good thing is India is just with the expanding economy, all kind of formal jobs, informal jobs, everything open up. And I'm very, very sure that this is a phenomenal work being done by CSA, Catalyst for Social Action, and many such institutions working in the place. I asked them, how many such institutions, right? They said we work with 111 institutions, if I'm not mistaken, in 6 states. So I am not, you know, pointing out only to CSA because I know them, I'm talking about it. I know people for over 20 years. And so I know the work is very genuine. If anybody wants to support them, you can definitely do. I also do. But I'm saying there must be other institutions also like that. So let me just say that from whatever I quickly picked up before coming here, that what they call after-care leavers, people are leaving care after 18, 19. I tell you, 18, 19, 20, the kids, they're really kids. Please just go back in time, reflect how, and we all have children, so we know how they're just like kids. So for them to be left out in the open like that is a very hard life. So anyway, coming back to the point, so I picked up the number that there are 50,000 care leavers leaving the institutions where they've been brought up very well till the age of 12th and all, age of 18 or maybe 20, 21. 50,000. I went the other day to an institution called Sampark, a phenomenal institution somewhere near, between here to Pune, and near Lonavala. And again, I saw many kids there, I spoke to many of them. I was so impressed, I can't tell you. All hardworking, waking in the morning. I found that they don't have mobile phones, so it's one of the big boons in their life. They are not scrolling Instagram and stupid things all the time. So, but they are, you know, they're spending the time educating, playing, and of course, some level of digitization skills through computer, etc. So, when I see all of these activities like the Sampark example, I was really mind blown. Those kids, they were so hardworking. I see these kids. So, the thing is that there are these kids can, with training, with skilling, can come up. We established that. Now, we spoke about that. Now, the last bit is about the number. So, now there are 50,000 from what I picked from Vipul. Now, 50,000, how many are you taking care of CSA?
Every year about 700.
700. So, CSA in this example taking care of 700. I assume there will be other institutions like CSA. I hope there are. But still 50,000, this is 700. Now, there must be a large number of children coming out of these places. So, what can we do? Something has to be done. Right? They are like our children only. They all have to come up in life. And they all are struggling in lives. So, what do we do? So, you know, many people can do many things. Anybody supporting financially, that's great. Then they're capable of supporting financially. People like ourselves, we have a lot of money, we have a lot of salaries coming up. You know, we don't mind. You know, we get, you know, compensation in crores, so there's no problem. Compensate, you know, contributing, etc. No issue. There are people who cannot contribute financially. They can contribute in kind. They can be physically be there, mentor them. In fact, you know, we run in our bank a program called Lend a Shoulder. In Lend a Shoulder, what we do, just as an example for you to note, there are many our own employees. Many of them are paying the EMI salary. They don't have money to spare, even though they're well off and they're in working organized life. They are paying the EMIs, mortgage, etc. They don't have. But we have launched a program called Lend a Shoulder. In Lend a Shoulder, we are saying only lending a shoulder, not lending a money and not giving money, right? So if there's a child in a slum, that slum doesn't know how to send email. So our employees are going, sitting in a slum in Dharavi or wherever, bringing the bunch of kids together, telling them how to access email, how to browse the internet, how to download the app, how to, those kind of stuff, right? You're lending a shoulder. So, so people who can finance financially, they can financially, people can lend a shoulder, they can lend a shoulder, everything is welcome. But still, one of the biggest issues with all the intention is often the issue of information arbitrage. This is a common problem everywhere. What is information or lack of information arbitrage? Let me explain that. That is basically you have, so to say, there are these 50,000 children, let me say, they're coming out of colleges, these child care homes. 50,000 of them, like the example we established in the video, everybody has some skill, everybody willing to work hard, and hopefully some may be unable to work hard, that's a different issue, or some may not unable, they may have difficulties, that's the other problem, right? But all kind of problems exist, but they are there, and they are willing to do something, they want to earn the living. Now, there are institutions that are probably willing to support also, but this community doesn't know this community. So, and we know we're a world of technology. So therefore, one of the big opportunities can be that we set up a platform. So all the caregivers, care levers, they update that inventory. In fact, I just picked this conversation up with Vipul just before coming here, and it's as much his idea. So thanks so much for that, Vipul. And actually at IDFC First Bank, I'm happy to sponsor this. Right? And even my personal capacity, I'm happy to sponsor this. This is really good, because what we can do is that we can set up a tech platform. We are a bank, we'll have good resources available, people, you know, high quality technology people, engineering people all available, web designers, quality, healthcare, etc. So we can set that platform up. We can, you know, develop app also for this if that's required. Then the care leave, these institutions, those 50,000 children can come and get updated with their age, income, interest. I want to be a beautician, I want to be an electrician, I want to be a mobile repairer, I want to be a gym trainer, I want to be in fitness, whatever. So they come and update through the caregivers institution, they come and update their skill. Then on the same platform, we can then put the people who are willing to give those skills. There will be such people willing to give the skill for a price. Because, you know, that person who's willing to give the skills also want to be revenue, because they also have a life to lead. So they can come and be there on this platform. Then institutions that want to support this, there are institutions which want to support, but they also don't know how to find these people. So institutions can come here, donors can come here, skills can come here, children can come here, so all platform comes together, again a good tech platform, and then matching can happen, algorithm can happen, and you can throw up skills. So there are many things being done in today's world. GenAI is coming, this is coming, a lot of technology is coming. This platform, let's call it, I don't know what name you want to, care lever platform, if you were to call it for want of a better word for today. So let me say a care levers platform, and by the way, care lever is a very, 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 very important phase to it. You know, 18, 20, 21, we established that very important phase. They need that support. And if they get the support, they can become superb citizens, they can earn money, they can pay their taxes, they can be wonderful. If they don't get the support, then they'll be left with lower end jobs and live a difficult life. So it is our responsibility to create this, and I'm happy to help create this for all of you. Thank you very much. That's all I have to share with all of you. Thank you very much. We done? Thank you, everybody. Nice speaking to all of you. Bye.